A person was startled awake at night after hearing unusual sounds coming from their basement door. Concerned by the repeated shaking, they grabbed their phone and began recording as they slowly approached to investigate. The basement door continues to rattle and shake, as if something on the other side is pushing against it. After gathering the courage to open the door, the person checks inside, but the basement appears completely empty. With no one visible and nothing obvious causing the movement, they close the door again. But moments later, the shaking starts once more. The repeated movement makes it appear as if something is still trying to get out from inside the basement too. A woman recording inside her home at night captured a terrifying moment after noticing something unusual near her bedroom door. The room was quiet as she noticed the door was slightly open, with only a small gap visible at the top. Looking closer, she sees what appears to be a creepy head peeking over the top of the door, as if something was watching her from the other side. The figure remains visible for a brief moment before suddenly disappearing. Alarmed by what she saw, the woman gets up and follows to check the area. However, when she looks around, no one is there and the hallway appears completely empty. A woman who claimed she had been unable to sleep for days began recording inside her bedroom after experiencing strange sights she couldn't explain. Believing she might simply be exhausted or imagining things, she decided to keep her camera running to see if anything would actually appear. As the footage captures the quiet bedroom, a dark figure can be seen slowly peeking from behind the side of the bed. The shadow-like shape appears to watch from the corner of the room before quickly disappearing out of view. The woman, who was already feeling unsettled by the activity, was left questioning whether what she saw was real or caused by her lack of sleep. A driver captured a frightening moment after noticing something unusual underneath his truck. The footage begins as he steps out of his vehicle, seemingly after noticing something strange near the underside of the truck. Curious and concerned, he grabs his camera and slowly approaches to look underneath. As he points the camera below the vehicle, two pale, human-like feet can be seen hanging in the darkness. The driver immediately reacts in fear, backing away before quickly running from the area. The footage ends shortly after, leaving the source of the strange sight unknown. Caballero Paranormal conducts a solo investigation at a reportedly haunted location featuring a heavily damaged and partially collapsed building. The structure, described as long abandoned and unsafe, has become the center of local stories involving strange noises, unexplained sightings, and unusual activity.
Es como le digo, hay también recipientes de unicel donde pues aquí se vienen a botanear durante el día. No sé qué significa, si es algún tipo de símbolo o quisieron por ahí trazar una estrella pentagrama. Miren. Que no es probable. Te escucho. Acércate. Hijo de su... No te pases de mamón. Oh. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Qué haces aquí? Sí.
At the beginning of the investigation, very little activity is recorded. However, the silence is broken when a distant loud bang is heard, followed by what sounds like a creepy voice.
No seas mamón. Son lamentos de dolor. ¿No quieres que esté aquí? Ah. ¿Dónde estás? Guíame. Mire, 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 mire. Aquí se encuentra, vean.
Later, another voice resembling a child is heard, while the investigator's EMF detector begins showing unusual spikes.
No quiso hacer comunicación, nada. Ay, cabrón, escuchen. Ah, ¿de dónde vino eso? Ay, cabrón, ¿qué es eso? ¡Oh! 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 No seas mamón. No seas mamón.
He captures what appears to be a dark figure standing on the damaged structure. Startled by what he sees, he quickly leaves the area. Later, footage from a stationary camera appears to show a mist-like figure near the building. A woman driving alone on a quiet highway captured a terrifying moment that left her shaken. The road appeared empty as she continued driving through the darkness until something unusual caught her attention ahead. The driver suddenly slows down and comes to a halt after noticing a figure standing near the road. In the headlights, a woman-like figure wearing a red dress can be seen standing motionless. Startled by the sight, the driver screams and quickly continues driving past the mysterious figure. As she passes by, the figure remains still, leaving her questioning what she had just encountered. A person who claims to have experienced strange activity inside their own home decided to start recording after noticing unusual occurrences. While filming around the house, they captured a moment that left them deeply unsettled.
5:20 de la mañana, gente. Está empezando a amanecer. Miren lo que es. Miren, ahí está el reloj. Y para los que no creían en la Llorona, miren, me desperté por los lamentos de esta. Pero no vinimos acá para estar teniéndole miedo. Venimos a darle al fandom lo que siempre busca. Mamoncita, no, mamoncita. ¿Con que te vas a venir a esconder? No te piando. No. ¡Nerviosa! ¿Dónde estás? ¿Salí? ¿Salí?
As the camera points toward one of the rooms, a dark shadow-like figure can be seen standing inside. The figure appears motionless for a brief moment before the person decides to investigate. Gathering the courage to enter the room, they move closer to check what they saw. But when they step inside, the room is completely empty. No person or obvious source for the shadow can be found, leaving the homeowner confused about what appeared on camera. The Simply Sereth team sets out to explore a reportedly haunted house that has long been surrounded by local rumors of paranormal activity. According to nearby residents, the property has been abandoned for years, with stories of strange noises, shadow sightings, and unexplained movement occurring inside the structure.
నిజంగానే మీరే సూసైడ్ చేసుకున్నారా లేదంటే మీ డాడీయే చంపేశాడా కొత్తగా వచ్చిన వైఫ్ కోసం?
கைஸ் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு ஃபாத்திமா செம கோவமாக இருக்காங்க. என்ன ரீசன் தெரில. நம்ம ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறோன்னு சொல்லிட்டு தானே போனோம். உள்ளே வந்ததுலேருந்து ஹெவி ஆக்டிவிட்டி வருது. அட்டாக் பண்ணுற மாதிரி தோணுது நமக்கு. எனக்கு ஒரு மாதிரி கனெக்ட் ஆகுது மச்சான். நம்ம எதுவும் தப்பு பண்ணலையே, நல்லது பண்ணுறோன்னு சொல்லிட்டு தானே அந்த கண்ணாடி எடுத்துகிட்டு போனோம்.
వెళ్తారా ఇంత జరిగే కూడా? అన్నా నువ్వు ముందుకెళ్ళి చెప్తా.
ఫాతిమా ఎందుకు ఇంత కోపంగా ఉన్నారు మీరు?
ఎంత ముగ్గురు.
మీ పాప కోసమే ఇక్కడ ఎంత రిస్క్ తీసి మేము వచ్చాము.
అన్న ఏదో జరుగుతుందా? నా తేడా ఇక్కడ నా తేడా జరుగుతుంది ఏదో. అన్న ఇద్దరు
At the beginning of the investigation, the team captures what sounds like distant voices coming from inside the building. As they enter, one of the doors suddenly shuts violently.
இங்கே தான் இருக்காங்க.
రూమ్ కూడా సెట్ అవుతలేదు. అక్కడ చేద్దాం పూజ అనుకున్నా అక్కడ అవుతలేదు.
இந்த ஆள் பண்ணுறது பார்த்து ஃபாத்திமா கோவப்பட போகிறாங்க. ஏன்னா இவர் ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுற விதமே தப்பாக இருக்குது. ஒரு மாதிரி மிரட்டுற மாதிரி, சில பேர்லாம் போய் அடிச்சு ஓட்டுவாங்கல்ல, அந்த மாதிரி சொன்னல.
టెన్షన్ పడదు, మీరు కంగారు పడదు, ఏం కాదు. ఇక్కడ
టెన్షన్ ஆயிடுச்சு போல.
மிரர் அங்கே வச்சுருக்கோம்.
ఏం కాదు, మిమ్మల్ని ఏమన్నాను. ఫాతిమా
క్రాస్ వచ్చి
నేను నీకు హెల్ప్ చేయడానికి ఒక నిమ్మకాయ ఉంది. సో మీరు నెక్స్ట్ టైం కూడా ఇలాంటిది ఏదైనా జరిగినప్పుడు భయపడకుండా ఉండడానికి.
கண்ணாடிக்கு முட்டெல்லாம் வைக்க சொல்லியிருக்காரு.
Later, a loud bang is heard, and while investigating the source, the team captures what appears to be a shadow-like figure moving past a window.
నేను ఆ మిర్రర్లో ఒక షాడోని చూసిన. మిర్రర్లో பார்த்தேன். டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ண வேணாம். பூஜை பண்ண இடத்துல பார்க்கலாம். யாருக்காகவும் இங்க பயப்படாதீங்க. சனா உங்க குழந்தை. நீங்க தைரியமா வந்து கூப்பிடுங்க சனாவை. இங்க இப்ப யாரும் இல்லை, உங்களை யாரும் எதுவும் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. நீங்க 2 பேரும் இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கலாம். இங்க இருக்க எல்லா கெட்ட சக்தியும் இப்ப போயிடுச்சு.
என்னத்து மொத்தம் இங்கே அவங்கள கட்டு உடஞ்சிச்சு. பட் யாருக்காசோ பயப்படுறாங்க மச்சான். ஒரு ரீசன் இருக்கும் மச்சான். நம்ம 2 பேர் தவிர்த்து
நீங்க தைரியமா வாங்க, நாங்க இருக்கோம்.
After performing a ritual, the team notices what looks like a dark figure briefly peeking from a mirror. Shortly afterward, they begin hearing what sounds like a child crying from inside the house.
அப்பனா தான் நான் நிம்மதியா தூங்க முடியும். அதுக்கப்புறம் இங்க இருந்து போய் நான் அப்ப கேட்டதுக்கு இப்போ ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் வருது.
2 3
ஓ மை காட், உடைச்சிடலாம்டா.
ஒரே மச்சான் அவ்வளோ ஸ்ட்ராங்காக இருக்கு.
ஓகே போகலாம் மச்சான். இதுக்கப்புறம் போகிறது தான் நமக்கும் நல்லது.
மனசுக்கு நிம்மதியாக இருக்கு மச்சான். சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கா. நிம்மதியாக தூங்குவோம் மச்சான். நான் இதுக்கப்புறம்
எங்கே வர்றோம்?
மச்சான் இங்கே போ.
Near the end of the investigation, the team breaks the mirror, believing it may be connected to the activity, before deciding to leave the location. As they exit, they capture what appears to be the shadow of a female figure standing on the building's balcony. A person staying at a hotel captured a strange moment while recording inside the lobby late at night. The area appeared completely empty, with no guests or staff visible nearby.
Okay, so I'm just sitting here watching Scooby-Doo, you know. It has been storming on and off all night. You can see there is nothing standing over here, right? But look. What the fuck is that? Like, this is me. Like the satellite went out because of the storms, so it wasn't working on the TV anyways. And like, but there's nothing there. And like, I turned.
While filming the quiet lobby, the person notices something unusual in the reflection of a nearby TV monitor. In the screen's reflection, an elderly woman-like figure appears to be standing in the background. Confused, he turns to look directly at the area where the figure should be, but no one is there. As he continues recording, the reflection appears to show the old woman-like figure slowly moving closer, despite the lobby remaining empty. Some viewers suggest the image could be caused by another reflection, a person outside the camera's view, a display artifact, or unusual lighting inside the lobby. Others believe the way the figure seems to approach through the reflection makes the footage unsettling,